Alrighty, so Trump met with the South African government leader or whatever, and apparently, according to the leftist media, Trump ambushed him. Well, I'll continue with the video and take it from there.
It will be,
Our president will respond to you.
yeah, let me,
Thank you, Mr. President.
it will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on the around a quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture.
Including my Minister of Agriculture. The way he said it tells me that minister is white. Yeah, I highly doubt your Minister of Agriculture will speak out against the government because he'll lose his job.
He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
But, Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it.
Sure.
And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that. Is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you, Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yeah. South Africa occupy land. That's who we are. We can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
Yes, Honorable Member. Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot to kill, Namaza. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Pa, pa.
Listening to that racy socialist talking about yeeting the white farmer always makes me think, okay, what if a white person said the reverse, about black people? What would happen to him? He would get canned so fast. And yeah, it goes without saying, the South African leader is very uncomfortable. Damn socialist, he's saying the quiet part out loud.
So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. Not because Mashaba and Suni will not be touched. They will be touched, don't worry. But we are starting with this whiteness. We are cutting the throat of whiteness. Shoot, kill, Yamasa, kill the brewer, the farmer, kill the brewer, the farmer.
South A's leader is just like, oh God, please let it end. Please let it end. Guy's literally getting roasted on live TV in front of the whole world.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, was not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
If I'm not mistaken, that at least for now video clip, it's been around for years. And again, Could you imagine if a white politician said the reverse of that? The media would have a feeding frenzy off of that.
Who will expropriate land without compensation, whether they like it or not. If they object, they can seek refuge in America.
They can seek refugee in America. Funny, that's what they're doing right now. And how does the left treat them? By threatening violence against white Christian South African farmers fleeing Soros-backed Geno, now being carried out by the Marxist government of South Africa. I know I've said this before in previous videos, but I'll say it again. There's three main threats to the globalist elite. 1, straight people. 2, Christians. 3, white people. And those are the three groups that are being targeted.
Burial sites, right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross, and there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars aren't driving, they're stopped there to pay respects to their family member who was killed. And it's a terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it. Both sides of the road you have crosses.
And I have to say it. This picture was from the BBC.UK. That surprised me.
Those people were all killed.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No, I'd like to know where that is.
I'd like to know where that is. I'm pretty sure you know exactly where that is. Or he deliberately ignored the issues entirely so he can claim deniability like he's doing right now. He's denying, oh, I like to know where that is. Deniability. Also, when Trump said all these white farmers were killed, no, the correct terminology is martyred.
Okay.
Mr. President, the Pentagon announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One.
What are you talking about? You know, what are you talking about? You know,
And what does the leftist media do? They complain about a free jet from Qatar. Why? They want to change the subject because they don't want to talk about a white Geno. Because to the left, white people can't be Genoed.
you gotta get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. It's NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you're a terrible reporter. Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice thing, they also gave $5.1 trillion worth of investment in addition to the jet. Go back, you ought to go back to your studio at NBC because Brian Roberts and the people that run that place, they ought to be investigated. They are so terrible the way you run that network, and you're a disgrace. No more questions from you. Go ahead. Go ahead, talk about that. His name is Peter something. He's a terrible reporter. Quiet. Let's go.
Thank you so much. President Trump, Anna Disaster from ENCA in South Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What would you like President Ramaphosa to do about the situation that we've just
know.
seen on the screen?
I don't know.
I could think of 3 things. 1, reparations to the white farmers for all the violence they've endured. 2, all the people responsible for all the mass murders of these white farmers should.
A short drop and a sudden stop.
And number 3, these white Afrikaners should be given the option to create their own white Afrikaner state inside of South Africa.
Look, these are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death. 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 Horrible death. Death. I don't know. To pick anyone, white South Africans are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws. And this is all, I mean, I'll give these to you.
No, I'd like
So when you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do. Look at this. White South African couple say that they were attacked violently. And,
President Trump, when will you go and see for yourself if it is indeed true?
well, I could do that.
Whoa, Trump struck a nerve there. That reporter was PO'd. Go see for yourself. Here's hoping he does it.
And look, here's burial sites all over the place. These are all white farmers that are being buried. And he asks about a jet that was given. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, you are so bad. You're such a bad reporter.
I wouldn't say he was a bad reporter. I would say he's doing exactly what he's paid to do, which is do anything you can to make Trump look bad. And while you're at it, cover up a white Geno.
Reaction to those videos, Mr. President?
Yes, I want your reaction.
Well, I think the videos are so. No, when you look at the videos, I mean, how does it get worse? And these are people that are officials, and they're saying that kill the white farmer and take their land. That's what. And I have other friends in South Africa. I have people that left. One in particular that says you can't go there. He said they want to take your land. They take your land and they kill you. It's okay, and they say it's okay to do. Now we're going to talk about it.
We're going to.
But this is a tremendous look. This is a story recent. These are all people that recently got killed.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it can get any worse. These are
So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this video was like an hour long. So I guess I'm gonna wrap it up. When I hear about what's happening to the white people in South Africa, I can't help but think to myself, could that happen in Canada? Yes, very much so that can happen in Canada. So me as a white person in Canada, am I worried? Yep. Well, that's it for my thoughts on this meeting. Take care out there in Clown World.